What up, Yu-Gi-Oh players? RelaxedYgoPlayer coming at you guys with the 2014 Infernity World Deck Championship deck profile. Pretty much, I just wanted to go ahead and go over what exactly the deck was being played, what techs he played in the main side and whatever, and why the deck is so good as it is. But we'll go ahead and get started. We'll go through the deck, then we'll go over what my opinions are on some of the cards in the deck. Obviously, he did win Worlds, so the deck is good. Even though people may not like his techs or the way he liked the cards he played in his deck, it worked, and he won first place. So let's go ahead and get started. So we played one Archfiend Eris. Main thing is you can pretty much foolish this to the grave, or you can do Armageddon to get the effect to search an Archfiend, Infernity Archfiend, or the Palabyrinth. So on its own as well, you can summon it. They can attack into it. You could just, plus pretty much. Yeah, if you want Armageddon Knight to dump Stygian Street Patrol, anything you really want in the grave. If you say you have, Armageddon plus anything really in the deck, as long as you can make rank 4, it's awesome. We have 2 of the Dark Greffers. If you have too many monsters in your hand, it doesn't matter. But Greffer, pretty much, when you summon him, you can discard a monster to send another monster from your deck to your grave. So if you do have too many monsters, it does affect the deck obviously, but he does help thin that out, because say if you open him, another monster, send the Street Patrol to the grave. If you have another monster aside from him, the other monster, say you draw 3, summon a Greffer, send Street Patrol, especially the other monster. If it's an Archfiend, great, you get to plus off that. Plays 2 Dinotherium. Pretty much this is, I guess, kind of different, but it has been played before. Pretty much you special it. It lets your opponent special level 4 monster from the other player's grave to their field, but the thing is, he opens up rank 4 plays for free. Cyber Dragon, with a little bit of drawback, but the rest of the cards make up for it. Untitled Archfiend, everybody knows this is the stupid card. Break is good, but Archfiend is what makes the deck. I have a feeling Archfiend's probably the one card that's going to get hit on the next list, just because the deck literally just got hit by Barrier, but now they just won Worlds. I played 2 Necromancer, which is, it's good for sure. 3 does become cloggy. You don't want to draw a lot of monsters a lot of the time, obviously. Otherwise, you can't get the Archfiend effect off, or and use it. Use the Barrier or the breaks. Plus, you summon him, top deck this dude. He's really good. So next card is Street Patrol. Really good card because while he's in the grave, banish it, especially monster from your hand. It's basic. You can layer him back and use him again later in the duel, which is really nice. You did play a lot of spells. If you have that Upstart Goblin that you don't need, ditch it. You don't need Mind Control against certain decks. Pitch it. Summoner Monk. Most of these monsters are rank 4, just materials, Same with 10 Goldfish. Summon it, insta rank 4. If they Veiler it, summon the Diarithium. There you go, you still can rank 4. So spells, we have a Lord of Darkness, draw 2, banish. This just boosts all fiends by 500 attack, which is good. And then it also has a secondary effect of you can target Archfiend monster in your grave, banish one other fiend monster you control, and if you do special summon from your hand up or grave one Archfiend monster with the same level as a targeted monster. So you can get another Archfiend off of that. We have Foolish just to get the Eris or Street Patrol Lance, so that if they do try to bottomless or try to stop your plays with a torrential or bottomless, something like that, you can Lance it. Launcher, because it is Launcher. It's Diffusions to open those rank 4 plays, or rank 3 plays for the Leviair. Mind Control was different because, the deck only has, level rank 3 and rank 4 plays, but if your opponent's playing a deck that has level 4s or 3s, that's even better. If not, you can just take a monster that they control that could stop you during your turn. Maybe use it against your opponent. You have 3 MSTs to get rid of the back row. 1 Rhoda. He could have played 2, but decided to use 1 Rhoda due to the fact of you only need it to get the Armageddon and the Greffer, and they're not that important. You don't want monsters in your hand that much. Soul Charge makes the deck really good. Even though they put barriers 1, Soul Charge came out better. Upstarts, it's pretty much a 37 card deck, and it works with Summoner Monk, so you can ditch it. Barrier, because it is Barrier, you just negate a card for free. And the breaks. These cards are just they disrupt your opponent so that if they want to try to do anything against you, they just stop you. So that's the main deck, 40 cards. In the side deck, we have 2 Maxis for against spam decks, Dark Hole, which is good against spam decks, Chalice, which is actually pretty decent against like Midrash. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're not going to be played there at Worlds, but this actually is an upcoming, probably a good card, I would say, for sure. Stop any monster effect. Gains 100 attack would be, but hey. 3 Spiritualism, which is a card that I've never seen in a deck in quite a while. You can return a spell trap to the hand. It can't be negated, so they cannot negate this period. Not the biggest thing, but it's pretty much, it doesn't destroy it, so you can put that Sanctum back to your opponent's hand. So it's pretty nice. 2 Fiendishes for those monster heavy decks that have monster effects like crazy. This is good in the mirror, so if you play against Archfiends, good. 2 Vanities Empty, or sorry, 2 Trap Stuns against those possible Girga, other decks like that, and then 3 Vanities for whatever deck that spams. On to the extra. Plays 1 Fusionist and 1 Camian Wizard. So Instant Fusion gets either one of these, depending on which one you need. You can get a rank 3 or rank 4, so those are always really good. So you just like, pretty much, if you can summon a level 3 or level 4 from the main deck, if you draw the Instant Fusion, it gives you rank 3 or rank 4 access right off the bat, so you don't even have to waste 2 cards to summon an Xyz, pretty much is what it is. For the other Xyz here, we have Abyss Dweller, which is good against a lot. Karanagoran, the Anti-Luminescent Knight. If your opponent targets a card you control and no other cards, you can attach a material from him, make it target another, I think it's appropriate card. Yeah, so you can, if they target the barrier, you want to pop something else, target something else, cool. We have 2 Diamond Dyers just to get rid of the pesky back row of the deck. When you summon Diamond Dyer, usually you have a Street Patrol or an Archfiend or something ready to go. So the Diamond Dyer is just a free back row removable, so you can spam what you have. 2 Excitons, that is one of the things that I'm not really sure if you needed, but Exciton is Exciton, and it's a really good card. So, I mean, the deck can play 2, so why not? He plays 1 Geiger Cowboy, so if you need that extra bit of damage, you can do that. That's versus the Heartland Draco. You can go either way, but Cowboy, you just puts a defense. He has 2400 defense, which is good, and he's an auto 800. With the other one, you have to actually attack, and usually this is like more defensive. So hey, 2 level change, which makes the deck really good as well. Pretty much you summon him by any rank 4 plays, which the deck can do, and you dump either the Street Patrol, usually the Eris or the Archfiend. Gives you plays for the Necromancer later. And then you have the Leviair, which is the Archfiend, Necromancer, sorry. So Necromancer into Necromancer's rank 3 play auto. And then you have the 1-1 Arc, which is good, Key Beetle, which is stun, and then the Rhapsody Berserk, which is a really good rare that just banishes stuff if you want, or makes a beater. So, with everything being said, my overall view of the deck, obviously, he did win Worlds, so I'm going to say it's a good deck for sure. So, one of the things I would maybe change out, in my opinion, I really don't know what exactly happened at Worlds. I didn't see all the decks that were played, but, I mean, the deck did win the dude Worlds, so I mean, I really wouldn't change anything personally. Maybe the Dark Hole. The Chalices for sure I would leave in there, even though people disagree a lot on that one. But overall, he's rank 4 spam, rank 3 spam. Every once in a while it's rank 3. But the deck is good, does what it does to get those free Infernity breaks and the barrier. So those are my opinions on the deck. So if you guys do enjoy deck profiles as far as Worlds, if you like regionals and YCSs, they're not going to be for a little while, but I will be doing deck profiles once it starts back up. And I do want to say as well, thanks for watching the video. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and thumbs up the video if you do enjoy these deck profiles. Don't forget, I make a dual video at least every other day, so don't forget to watch those. And once again, my name is RelaxedYgoPlayer, and peace out.